So right before we transitioned into where we are now, I have a buddy in Michigan, and everything was still illegal. I think Michigan had transitioned into the medical, but I had harvested a little bit of some smoke, and my buddy Yardy was going out to Michigan, so I gave him a little bit of my weed. He took it out to Josh, and my buddy Josh was pretty enthusiastic about what he saw. So for me, that was the cue that I needed to actually pursue things and actually do what I wanted to do and actually get better at what we were doing. So when COVID hit, I was actually working at WeatherTech, and we had an opportunity to take an optional layoff. I took that, and that was pre-COVID, so that's when I decided I'm gonna pick back up everything and go full-fledged with it. So I had a 2-week hiatus. I actually built a grow room. I had a few tents, and then we had the social equity that came up during COVID, and I had a buddy, Roby, his brother actually got into the social equity through the craft grow. So when I built this room early COVID, I actually had an interview with my buddy's brother to try to get a head grower's position at this company. And this was earlier in my grow process, the journey, I guess you would say. But when they came here, I wasn't up to par. I was very early in the stages, and I could say now that I didn't have what it took to get that grower's position. I may have thought then, but looking back and where I am now, I wasn't ready. But the guy they gave it to, he actually got double what I asked for, and he got a point. And a point is where you get 1 or 2% overhead within the company. So when I got overlooked for that position, I was kind of butthurt. I took it personal. So I just made it a point to, anytime I had an opportunity to present myself, that I was gonna do it the best way I could. So when COVID hit, they had the social equity. They had a part 2. So they had the craft grow, and then they had the social equity for the dispensary. And I had this room already going. I wasn't branded, so me and Tom, we decided to go into the social equity because I had a hardship in Bolingbrook where I got arrested for weed, so I was qualified for social equity entry. So Midwest Terpz came into the picture because of the social equity. We had to have a brand, and EIN, LLC, or DBA. We chose to do a DBA, which is a do business as. So between me, Tom, and another buddy, Alex, we were able to submit 2 applications. Myself being on one because I met the criteria and I was in their mapped area, and then Tom was also in the mapped area, and then we had a third party who had a conviction, so we were able to put those 2 together on another application for the social equity. After we did the social equity, where Tom moved from, they were a little bit more ahead as far as everything being legal. I forget the name of the state, what it was, but he was pushing me to get involved into the pop-ups. So for months and months, Tom was pushing me to get into these pop-ups, and then of course on Instagram you'll see pop-ups, and we came across the Little Bean event. So we signed up for a table at the Little Bean event back in January. So January of 2024 was the introduction to the community of Midwest Terpz. And feedback that we got that day was pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting it. Tom said that the quality of what we had would speak for itself. I didn't think it would, but the people spoke, and we had a good turnout. And then from that point on, I think it was, let's really buckle down and give the people what they want.